Hello, everybody. I wanted to quick throw out a Dragon Valley video since it's been about a week since I did that, and about a week since they dropped the blessing and the loot boxes. If you've been watching Dragon Valley over the last week, you've seen it literally going to the moon. I think everybody was excited when they dropped the blessing and also the loot box, but I think no one had any clue on how far this would rise. When it was initially dropped, I was saving my gems and everything and putting it into blessings and was doing really well. I showed this in my last couple videos around Dragon Valley. I got a bunch of uh, eggs, common eggs, and 2 stone eggs. So I had very good results throughout that process. But it's gotten to the point where the value or the value for the DMD and the DVG has skyrocketed. Let me go over to Alcor and show you. This is DVG right here. This was around the time I created the video, we were right around here, which was about 0.05 wax per DVG. At some point, I don't know if it was a whale or someone came in and you see this big, let me actually zoom it in a little bit here. You see this big shot up here, which everybody got excited about, but then you see a drop. So it was a big pump and then a big drop. So everybody, we knew the price of DVG was going to go up just because of the blessing, but because there's two parts to it. The rewards are great, and the just the fun of doing some gambling while you're in game. That's brought a lot of people on, both that people that were already playing and then people that are new to the game. And let me quick jump over the blessing to show you how much it costs and why. Basically, for one roll, it is 90 DVG and 40 DMD. You get DVG from Alchemy, you get the DMD. Wow, let me try that. DMD from battling. So you this is the first thing that's really been DVG focused. So that's why we're seeing a big spike, or I should say, it started going up slowly, and then all of a sudden, late this week, it started shooting up. And then on, I think it was yesterday, when I woke up in the morning, it had jumped, and it's been bouncing up here quite a bit. So I think this may be the new norm. Keep an eye on it. You see it has dipped occasionally, so it may still dip back down. Uh, but just the jump over the last week, just from implementing uh, the blessing and the loot box, and just the chance of actually getting loot when you're battling has brought in a lot of new people. Um, and if you were lucky enough to be in, essentially when I got in, um, you've been hopefully you didn't sell, because if you sold, let me jump over. Let me. I'm excited by this, but I also understand that it could pop at any time. It's just the game concept I've been excited about since day one. I love the dragons, love the just the ability to have battle with them and a future state. We're going to evolve. So we're still in phase one of the game. Um, One of the things that happened on day one of the game, they gave starter dragons out, and they quickly shut that off because people were taking advantage of it. But the starter dragons were going for 5 or 6 wax there for a while. And I do not recommend, do not buy a starter dragon. But for some reason, starter dragons right now are selling for almost 20 wax, which is almost 4 times, or I should say 3 times what they were selling for uh, just at the beginning of this week. And there's absolutely no reason to own one of these. They're not profitable. They were only there temporarily to give people a taste for it. They don't make any money back. I guess the only thing that they do is, I think if you put them in the 4 slot, you still have a chance to pull some loot, but it doesn't make sense because just the reward from it doesn't pay for it. Just I would have said prior to this video just buy a common, but if I switch over to the commons, you're going to see the commons were going for anywhere between 70 to 100 wax 3 or 4 days ago. And let me go over and show you what commons are going for now. They have also more than tripled in price. So to get a common, get one of the lowest ones out there is 300 wax. Rares were going for a 350 to 450 wax. And let me just show you the rares now. They're all $1,500, or sorry, 1,500 wax or more. That's insane. Also 3 times more than they were going for. And then last but not least, epics, which were going anywhere between 1,000 wax and 15,000 wax, have also skyrocketed. And there's not many available right now. There's actually more than when I checked earlier today, but they're at a minimum 5,000 wax. So they've also gone up 4 times. So if you were lucky enough to get in here, even earlier this week, and grab a bunch of these, you are in good shape for right now. Now, this is not to say that this can't just drop, because we saw how quickly it rose over the last 48 hours. It could easily just pop, and these could be back down to the 1,000 or below wax. I don't see that yet. Obviously, when they drop some additional packs, which I think they will be here at the end of the month, mid to end of the month, I know they're talking about dropping some incubators. I'm not sure if they'll drop any eggs along with that. So we could see this go down a bit, but just the demand has been crazy. And if you're lucky enough to get in early, the ROI is just awesome. Eggs are also super expensive. I won't go through them in detail, but just to get a common egg, which you can get relatively easily by doing blessings, and I'd say that relatively easily. Obviously, I've gotten 2 in 11 pulls, and I've gotten none in 25 straight pulls. So it's take it how it is. So it's basically luck of the draw. But I just wanted to throw out a quick video. If you were able to get into Dragon Valley, good for you. Right now may be too high to get in. You may have to wait till they drop the packs at the end of this month. But if you happen to be in there, even with 2 dragons, 1 in alchemy, 1 in battling, you're making your money back pretty quickly. If you bought in at the beginning of this week, not if you bought in right now. Again, please, 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 this is entertainment purposes only. I have to throw this disclaimer out there. I hate doing it, but there's someone that's going to take this video wrong. So this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I just wanted to show what some games can do on the wax. I'm super excited for this one. If you get in early enough, I'm not saying that all will do this. I'm not even saying that half will do this. Probably 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20 will do this. If you get in early enough, they'll jump up. You have other ones that just completely disappear uh, right after pack drops. So keep that all in mind. Um, if you're in this for the ride, have fun with it. I'll keep tracking this. I'm pretty excited, not just for how well this is jumping up here. It's like I said at the beginning of the video. I love the concept of this game. The fact that they're soon going to add incubators. I'm not 100% sure what the incubators are going to do, but the fact that they're going to add those soon. They're also going to add evolving. Not sure if evolving is going to be you need a certain number, like a certain blending process, which is maybe why people are grabbing up all the eggs. It's a very good chance of that. So it's a fun game if you're in there. I'll keep updates. I do expect it to drop. There's no way it can stay up here. I'll be happy if it does. Especially when the next packs drop at the end of the month. I expect it all to go down a little bit. But if you're in for the ride, just hang on and have some fun with it. All right. Again, I wouldn't recommend buying in now, but that's just my personal preference. And the fact that I'm already in, it helps with that saying. But I'm rambling now, so I'll go ahead and cut this video off. Again, not financial advice, so don't take it that way, please. If you like this kind of video, or you want to see other videos on Dragon Valley or any other wax game, let me know down below which games you're playing. I can check them out. I got a few new videos or a few new games coming here this week. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Thank you.